What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Hourglass Talks. I'm your host, Mike Lowry, with your boy, Tay Sears. Tay, how you doing, man?
Dogs.
Go Dogs, baby. Hey, we finally made it. First one says 1980? 1980?
Yeah, early 80s, man.
Hey, man. Congrats to
Chair
Kirby.
messing up.
You said what?
My chair messing up on me. I'm trying to fix it. I
God.
don't want to fall on camera. All
Hey,
right,
man,
there it goes.
congrats to Kirby Smart and the Georgia football program, man. They finally
Most definitely.
beat Alabama. Man, that was a good one. That was a good one. But
There we go.
hey man, this the first. Hey man, we've been on here in a minute. It's the first one, this year. Life's been busy.
Hey, this year was crazy.
Been crazy, man.
What
17
we
days
at? The 17th?
going nuts.
I done been
Oh,
in a
man, let's-
tornado, a snowstorm, and we only 17 days in.
Shoot,
We good though, cause go Dogs.
go Dogs, baby. We won.
Go Dogs.
But man, let's get right into it, man. So in life, you going through life and you trying to accomplish something, and sometimes you kind of you either slow down or like actually come to a complete stop, or you hit a brick wall. And I remember you telling me when you first got to WKU, you were talking about how it wasn't going the way you planned it, and you were like, either the coaches or some of the guys, they just didn't want to win. They weren't on the same frequency as you, per se. And it kind of had you frustrated and irritated and stuff. And you at one point thought about even transferring, but you didn't transfer. You stayed the course and you graduated from WKU, and you said that was about the best decision you ever made. So can you elaborate on how what made you want to stay, or what made you stay the course, or even thought about leaving? Like, what made you even think about leaving or quitting?
Yeah, bro. Okay. So, like, all right. So, okay, that situation. So I thought that I'm gonna be real. I thought they was the problem, but in reality, it was me that didn't understand what was going on. It was me that didn't understand that I have to do my part. I have to do my job. My coach always says, do your job. I would have to do my job, and if I do my job, things will all come together. So I thought, considering that coming out of high school, I was the man, I guess you can say. I expected to get to
Right.
the next level and dominate, but in
Mhm.
reality, it wasn't like that at all. Like, I
So-
didn't dominate the way I
so
thought I
process.
should have been dominating. Yeah, and it was frustrating. So on top of that, guys were getting in trouble, and the way my program was set up, it's not just okay, you got in trouble. It's okay, if you did something crazy, we all did something crazy. It's just like if your grades are messed up, all of our grades are messed up. It's not like it was hold each other accountable type thing. And like I said, I come from a space in high school to where I did everything by myself. Because it was, in my mind, track and field was an individual sport. So it's just like, yo, why am I running for his mishaps? Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hey, I'm doing my part. But it helped me realize that in life, you really can't get to the goal, where you're trying to go without certain people around you. Like, I needed my teammate. Well, me and my teammates needed each other in order
Right.
to reach the goals that we had set for each other throughout the year, or we had set as a team for the year, and just in everything. Like, when we're going through this thing called life, like, it's gonna be a point in time where we run into some type of situation, and it's gonna be like, dang, how am I supposed to get to the other side of the bridge when there's nothing in the middle to connect point A to point B, and there's no way to go around? what am I supposed to do? You know, and being at WKU going through that situation is helped me realize that, okay, though there's nothing that is going to allow us to walk across the bridge, one thing that is on my side of the bridge is a bunch of other people. So if I can grab one person and have them place something onto that bridge, then go get another person and have them place something onto that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, we'll have enough people collectively to be able to have enough material to walk across the bridge. And that's how me being in college, that really taught me that as a person, to where, hey, in order for you to cross a bridge or a roadblock, hey, you're going to have to go look into your bag and get those people that were there for you and that you were there for to help you get across this bridge, because it's always somebody that knows something that you don't know.
Right.
When I was a freshman at WKU, I thought I knew it all as a freshman. Hey. I thought I knew it all as a freshman.
Wow.
And didn't know nothing.
Wow. So the first couple of things you said, you were like, things weren't going your way. And the first thing, your first problem was you were looking at everybody else. You know, you was pointing the finger. I ain't gonna say you were pointing the finger, but you were looking at everybody else as if they should be doing something else. So you said the first thing you should do is go look in the mirror and check yourself. So and I think that's one of the biggest problems in life. You know, at an everyday job or even in sports. And you know, we got NFL playoffs right now, and I'm pretty sure even some of those guys that are at the elite level, like, they point at somebody else. What would be your advice on when things aren't going your way to, you know, step back and go look in the mirror? Like, what would you say about that? Like, because I think that's a big first step for everybody.
So as a leader, like, whenever something is going, even when it's going good, but specifically when things aren't going bad, like when the productivity is not progressing in the way that you think it should be progressing, you need to go talk to yourself. If you're the leader, and say, hey, what is going on? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong that's got us where we at right now? You know, why aren't we moving in the direction that we should be moving? What am I doing? What am I doing, or what am I not doing? You know, because it could be something simple that, what are you not doing? Are you building a relationship with the people around you? You know, even if you are pulling your weight, you know, even if you are leading by example, are you pulling? You know, are you being someone that people wants to follow? You know, you have to ask yourself those questions. But like I said, for advice, the number one thing, in my opinion, is when you look in the mirror, ask yourself, hey, what am I doing and what am I not? Or what am I not doing? Once you figure that out, then you can take the necessary steps. Boom, okay, I probably should start doing this. And now let's try this. Or, boom, I probably should do that. Let's try that. One thing that always works, talk to the people around you. Hey, how can I get better? Number one thing. Hey, how can I get better? What am I doing?
I get better. I like that.
How can I get better? Ask the people around you that, because they can tell you something about yourself that you probably can't see. But are you going to be man enough to ask somebody to critique you? Are you going to be man enough, even as the leader, to say, hey, I may be the leader, but I need your help with me? Can you do that?
I think that's a big part too. Can you take, what is it called, constructive criticism? Can you be criticized, but in a good way, so they can help you be a better you? And you know, this is my first year coaching. I understand that some guys, some players just can't do that at every level. They just, you know, they think they're too good, or like they just know everything. But I think you can get to the next level if you can take constructive criticism. Because if you can't be critiqued, then, you know, you're not going to get better, because you're not perfect. I'm sure even all the champions of the world, they still get critiqued, because there's always ways to get better. And I think all people at the highest level, they look for ways to get better. They don't look to stay at the same space. They always want to progress, and I think that's a big part.
It's a big part.
A big part of an individual's success, because, you know, wanting to get better, that's it's kind of like the beginning steps. But if you don't want to get good, then you're gonna stay where you're at.
You're not gonna be good.
Yeah, man. I like that. But man, before we end, man, you got anything else to share?
Hey, it's official. Eyeglass Talk is officially sponsored by Mama Shea Butter. Go get y'all some Mama Shea Butter. Let me tell y'all, link will be in the description. Mama Shea Butter, 15% off. Cold Hourglass. Go cop you some. 15% off Cold Hourglass. Go get. Hey, that's the best stuff. It's cold in Kentucky. Hey, I use shea butter for everything. Sometimes my lips be crusty. I have to. Hey, get me together for about a week. Hey, you gotta get you some of that stuff.
Get you some of that shea butter. But hey, man, if that's it, man, Tay, I appreciate it.